Hey everybody, welcome to this video guide for Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on the Xbox Series X. Today we are completing Sequence 6, Memory 4, and getting 100% synchronization on it. And to do so, you need to make sure that you reach Johnson undetected, you limit the Native American casualties to 1, and you perform a swan dive to escape. So with all that being said, I would like to mention that you can use the time codes that I have put in the video's description that are now showing up in the video's play bar to jump around to the relevant sections of the video if you're looking for anything specific, whether it be the 100% synchronization requirements or just anything in particular. Now with all that out of the way, let's get started with this memory.
Izzy not gonna daradit ganusute ne Johnson's yunja the rocksta. Guahiganzi what ne ganun haradum hagedum.
The guader hardat guakanto.
Alright, so starting up the memory, we are going to be headed to the water. To get over to Johnson undetected, you have a few options for the direction you can go, but if you follow the path that I am going to be taking here, you'll have no problem. You'll only run into 2 enemies, and the rest are very easy to avoid. So take a look at where I'm headed right here. I jump into the water, and then I'm headed to the right, so that would be to the north, and I'm headed to this waterfall area right here, and on the left side there, you can see that we can easily climb up into the tree line, whatever you want to call that. So we are going to be making our way there, and then as we go along the mountainside, we are then able to find an area we can climb up. So let's just go ahead and head over to that section here. We are climbing up this area all through these trees here, and as you can see in the corner where the 2 mountains meet, I don't know what this would be considered, like the corner, I'll just call it the corner. Once you get in this corner, you can see it is very easy for you to climb up here. It's kind of obvious. It's a spot you can climb up. So go ahead and do just that. We are going to be making our way up the mountainside, taking this tree over here, going across, continuing on. And then once we do arrive at the top, there are going to be 2 guards for us to take out. They aren't very difficult to take out, but you definitely want to be careful because they can spot you and then you'll get detected and you'll lose 100% synchronization. So take into account the direction I'm headed. It is a bit of a straightforward path, but you'll want to know where you want to get up, like make your way to the top so that way you can get onto the top of the mountain. So if you get to this point right around here, there will be a guard waiting for you, or they'll be turned around at this point. And what you want to do is just wait for the chance to get onto the mountain, you know? Look, you can see this guard is headed towards me, so I have to jump back down and wait for them to turn around once again. This guard is going to be very easy for you to take out, but you can't climb under them because you'll just end up standing up on that ledge down there. So now that they've turned around, we are headed into the bushes here, and I get their attention, and then I take them out in the bushes. Now there's only 1 guard in this section left, and I'm going to be using my bow and arrow just because it's so easy to just take care of them from a distance. This guard does turn around occasionally, so you just want to be as careful as possible. Take them out so that way you don't have to worry about them. You don't even need to take them out, but I took them out just to be safe, so that way I can continue on without having to worry about being detected. Now from here on out, it is pretty much a safe run over to the manor. All you need to do is get over there. There are some guards on your way, but if you follow my path and just stick closer to the right side, then you'll avoid them pretty easily. Just keep in mind where they are on the map and do your best to avoid them, and you shouldn't have much trouble. Alright, now before we get to this spot here, you want to head to this location, but make sure you do not skip the cutscene, so that way after the cutscene has completed, Connor is still in the exact same location. If you don't do this, then he'll actually move to a bush.
Peace! Peace! Have I not always been an advocate? Have I not always sought to protect you from harm?
If you wish to protect us, then give us arms, muskets and horses that we might defend ourselves.
War is not the answer.
We remember, Stanwix. We remember you moved the borders. Even today your men dig up the land, showing no regard for those who live upon it. Your words are honeyed, but false. We are not here to negotiate, nor to sell. We are here to tell you and yours to leave these lands.
So be it. I offered you an olive branch, and you knocked it from my hand. Perhaps you'll respond better to the sword.
Are you threatening us?
Yes.
Alright, so like I said, we are at the exact same position because we did not skip that cutscene. So if you moved your position, it's because you skipped the cutscene. Alright, anyways, we are now going to be headed to the roof of the manor over here, and we are going to make sure that we have the target highlighted. You don't want to attack anybody else, you want to attack at least the target, and you can get a double assassination, so that way he is killed as soon as possible and there are no casualties.
Oh no. What have you done?
Ensured an end to your schemes. You sought to claim these lands for the Templars.
Aye, that we might protect them. Do you think that good King George lies awake at night, hoping that no harm comes to his native subjects? Or that the people of the city care one whit about them? Oh, sure. The colonists are happy to trade when they need food or shelter, or a bit of extra padding for their armies. But when the walls of the city constrict, when there's crops that need soil, when there's no more enemy to fight, we'll see how kind the people are then.
The colonists have no quarrel with the Iroquois.
Not yet, but they will. 'Tis the way of the world. In time, they'll turn. I could have stopped it. I could have saved you all.
You speak of salvation, but you were killing them.
Aye, because they would not listen. And so, it seems, neither will you.
Ayawas ne yatte hagum sare am dahyayum ne skanas izagum haje.
Alright, and now that the target has been taken out, it is time for us to jump off of the cliff and swan dive into the water to escape. And that will be our final 100% synchronization requirement. So right off the bat, you don't need to attack anybody, you can actually just book it and run out of there. So we're going to run down the hill towards the left side, and once you get down to this section here, you're going to see a jumping off point. It is a tree or a branch that is sticking out of this rock here. So you're just going to jump on it, get to the end of it, and then swan dive into the water. Once you've done that, that is 100% synchronization completed, and all you need to do is get out of this mission area, the radius, and that is the memory completed as well. So I hope that I was able to help you out with this video. Please stick around and subscribe to this channel if you are looking for more content like this one. I post extremely regularly. I have Let's Plays, I have walkthroughs like this one, I have achievement guides. I've got a lot to offer on this channel, so definitely stick around if you're interested in anything like that. Alright, with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.